listening to the Real Life Trading Pre-Market Day Trading Show. All right, good morning, everybody. Morning, Tana. Good morning, YouTube. Let's recap yesterday really quick. Fantastic morning star reversal right here over the last 3 days, right off the 10. So really pretty S-curve on the SPY. So that looks pretty good. Very similar on the Qs. Nice S-curve, morning star reversal right off the short-term moving averages. What's up, Paul? How are you? We also traded right into the 100, 200 on the Qs. So pretty key level, still being held down by the 618 retracement here. Right as we come into earnings season. So we will see. The big news this morning and yesterday was Twitter. Elon just, gosh, this guy making more happen at Twitter in like 2 days than Jack Dorsey did in 8 years. And Parag or whatever his name is. This guy's like, no one even knows who the heck he is. So, yeah, Elon taking a 9% stake in Twitter. He was added to the board today. So the board of directors, I think Elon's going to be the chief meme officer of the company. And, yeah, I guess in the agreement, they said, hey, you can be a board of director. They're going to pay him, obviously. But then he cannot get over a 14.9% stake in Twitter. So I think they're scared of him like buying the whole company or something. I don't know. Kind of interesting though. Maybe they think they're going to shut him up, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's already getting ready to force them into adding an edit button. That's a particular agreement with him, apparently, is what Twitter is saying. Now, if it's actually enforceable and they can do anything, who knows? Elon literally, when he bought the shares and then filed the disclosure saying like, hey, I have over a certain percent, he filed it on a 13G, which is like, oh, I'm going to be a non-activist investor, instead of a 13D, which is like, hey, I'm going to be more of an activist instead of passive. I think just to troll the SEC, he like purposely filed the opposite form. But you never know. So Twitter's up again today. Justin Maxwell says, thought about buying some Twitter. Seems like a good day. I don't know if I would buy today, but a little bit of a pullback at some point, probably. So Apple, had an absolutely humongous day yesterday. This thing opened and just started going straight up. That was pretty wild, and kind of consolidated, ran up in the afternoon. So huge day at Apple. Gorgeous morning star. Roblox actually looks like it might be putting in a little bit of an inverted head and shoulders. What's up, Ron? So Roblox actually, it doesn't look horrible. Doesn't look great, but at least stop going down. Delta is just getting smushed in between the 100 and 200. So nothing really there. Tesla, big day yesterday. Initially, wasn't really doing a whole lot. And then I think it got pumped on the Elon Twitter news, honestly. Because the delivery stuff was like already, done over the weekend. It was kind of fading off of that a little bit. And then I think the Elon Twitter stuff pumped Tesla. So kind of interesting. But big day there. Nice rotation. AMD, we had a nice little trade on AMD. It was just kind of a little inside hammer. Nvidia, also this little S curve. This one was already one of the stronger ones. Just consolidating in here. CCL, so the cruise lines are gapping up today. I think I actually like Norwegian a little better as far as a gap for the day. But I think that's news off of Carnival saying like they had one of their best bookings all week. Can we get Elon to buy Roblox? Yeah, he needs to. People are already tweeting at him like, Elon, can you buy this company? Elon, can you buy that? Because that was literally the biggest day Twitter's ever had in the history of it being traded, like 9 years, almost a little over 8. Yeah, we don't want it to go up too fast though, right, Justin? If it goes up too fast, can't sell more puts. Pipes wants to look at coin. Let's take a look. So Coinbase kind of consolidating in here. Not much of a gap today. FTX made a deal with the IEX, which I actually don't really love. Like, I think the cool thing about crypto is that it's like decentralized, not being able to be pushed around by governments. But if too many of these exchanges just go like regular stock exchanges, then I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be great. But coin not really doing a whole lot. PayPal does look pretty decent. I like this little rotation down here. Yesterday was okay. First time it hits the 50 though. Man, hasn't hit the 50 since October, and you can see it got punched right in the face. So I do think that'll be a little bit of resistance for PayPal. Pile of Tears, aka Palantir. This one had a nice little rotation. This is actually above the 10, 50, and the 20. So you can see it hit the 50, held it down a little bit, got squeezed between the shorter term moving average, popped up. Nice little flag pattern, having a little bit of follow through. There is a little bit of a dash for trash going on, like Pile of Tears, Fastly. I'm in both of these. Picked them out of the garbage. Myself. Jumanji. Another little dash for trash. But nice gap. Some follow through. I'm personally playing all these with stops. These are not long term investments or anything like that. I do think there's a little bit of money to be made on some of these just because they sold off so much. 8:45 April 29 Tesla short put. Yeah, I think you'll probably be okay. I think you'll be all right. 8:45 is pretty far away. SGBX. What is this? Little penny stock. I have no clue what this thing does, but when the chart looks like this, I usually don't touch it. And I just don't play penny stocks, Bruce. It has a little bit of a move last couple days, but it's probably going to be short-lived. Someone probably pumped and dumped this thing. The volume is horrible. Yeah, I'd steer clear personally. AMD could be setting up. It's definitely one of the weaker ones that we watch every day. Below the 100 and the 200. So I was in a swing trade over here. I sold right right in front of 124. I sold some puts down in this area, but I don't have any shares anymore. So I would wait just a little bit probably before buying calls. They did an acquisition, it was a small one, like 1 billion for some little data center company, which is kind of neat. That they're going in that direction. Black Rifle Coffee Company had a huge day yesterday, pulling back some today. I'm not sure if that was a short squeeze yesterday or what the deal was there. But you had like a crescendo blow off top. So I would hold off on this one at this point. So many bullish days in a row, probably comes back down. Maybe you can get it around 21 or 19.95 or something. Starbucks, Howard Schultz is coming back, trying for the three-peat. Traded down yesterday, did throw in a little bit of a hammer. This is an island reversal though. Right here. We'll see how powerful that island reversal is. Hey Josh, how are you? So yeah, there's Starbucks. I'd rather be in Bros, honestly. Bouncing off some fib levels pretty nicely in an uptrend. Yeah, Black Rifle Coffee Company it was actually a SPAC. Their SPAC merger deal was completed in February. Get yourself some AK-47 coffee, Ron. I haven't seen another downgrade on AMD, Tony. I just saw the one that started selling like over here. Or maybe it was this day. I can't remember which one, but that's the only one I remember seeing. But I don't look at them too much. DWAC getting punished. Yeah. I know people on Twitter are like, Elon, bring back Trump. Give us an edit button. We'll see what happens there. Let's see. So energy. Let's go run through the sectors real quick. Go ETFs. So the IYT had really gotten beat up the other day. XLY, nice rotation. This is primarily Amazon and Tesla. Energy consolidating up here. Probably breaks out again, is what I'm guessing. XLV, this is your healthcare. Consolidating probably for another move. XLB looks pretty decent. XLK, again, still in a bit of a downtrend, but does have a nice little morning star there. XLC looks kind of weak. That's primarily due to Facebook. XLF looks a little weak. XLRE looks okay. And then utilities look absolutely killer. This is, I think, some type of wave 3. This looks like a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably up into this 100% extension and then like some type of wave 4 and then a 5. Here's gold compressing a little bit, silver not doing much. China trying to get a little bit of a pop off of allegedly allowing Western regulators to look into audits. Might get a short-term bounce on that. I don't know if it's going to actually be legit, but yeah, Kyle, XLU is a utilities sector. Now, if you don't want to play them individually, you can play the sector spider. That's what I would use because I don't really know that many utility companies. Other than like PCG that like lights California on fire every summer. Edison International, yeah, EIX, and then maybe like EDI or EID. There's like a couple Edison ones, but other than that, I just would use the XLU, Kyle. Yeah, Nextera. Oops. Nextera looks pretty good. I was in a swing trade on this. I'm not anymore. I probably should have continued to hold it, but I was just closing out all the profitable stuff at the end of the month. That looks really good. In phase looks nice. First Solar. I don't. Did this break out yesterday? No, it's still consolidating here. This one could look good. You don't want to pick individual solar stocks. You can just use TAN. Oh yeah, consolidated Edison. There you go. Justin loves the boring stocks. Google with a nice candle yesterday. Amazon. D Dominion Energy. Another one. I also like this little squeeze on Chevron. Greg likes the ticker TAN, right? Solar ETF, Suntan. Yeah, someone's clever out there. Warren Buffett's choice is Oxy. Because I think oil prices are going to be up for a bit. I don't see them coming back down into the low 80s. Ron says EMN. Eastman Chemical Company. Is this the brother of Eastman Kodak? Man, what is the is that? Yeah, it is that KODK. Remember when this was going to become a crypto? That wasn't over there. It was like over here somewhere. Right here. This is when it was going to become a crypto. They're going to come out with the Kodak coin back in 2018. Everyone forgot about it. Then there was that, everyone attacked the evil short sellers. That was this over here. And yeah. Not sure what this little pop is from. Good old Kodak. Devon. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that one looks nice. Yeah, I mean, the energy stocks look good. They're relatively cheap too from a valuation standpoint. I mean, come into, XOM. Look at this thing, 4 PE of 11. So I know it looks like on a chart like, oh, it's way too high. It needs to, have a huge pullback. I mean, it might not get a huge pullback. You might just get this consolidation and it could keep going. Microsoft, you're probably a little late. I don't know if you want to buy it now. Like you probably wanted to get in on this breakout right here, or you wanted to be in on this retest. Maybe even this little 2-day pennant pattern. Would have chopped around for a couple days, but yeah, I think you're chasing that just a little bit. It definitely could go higher. Just if you do get in up here, make sure that you start to trade in some of these resistance areas. You just take your profit because it could come back down into here, chop around, and remember when Jan called L3 Harris RT3's cousin? No, I don't remember that. That's LHX, right? Yeah. Yeah, this big old triangle. I had got in this one. I think I got like trailed out and I never got back in. This is who made my night vision. was trying to like trade to pay for it. Apps. Apps. I mean, the easy money's been made in apps. I think it's going to be pretty choppy. Still on the downtrend. Yeah, Tana, a couple people are on hosts and panelists in Zoom, and then YouTube chat is actually pretty lively this morning for that first 30 minutes. I did get out of Kroger yesterday for a small win, paid for some groceries. So yeah, that's Kroger. Walmart. Yeah, I mean, the inflation at the grocery stores is just astronomical. So here's Albertsons. I'm not a huge fan of Albertsons, but yeah. Mosaic is also probably a good one to keep an eye on. They're one of the largest makers of fertilizer. And with, I don't think we're going to be getting any fertilizer from Russia anytime soon. Probably going to need some of that from Mosaic. I would check out Mondelez. I actually like this little 2-day, look at this 2-day pennant pattern here. Last couple days. Yeah, could it break down? Sure. Yeah, it can. But I like that candle. Inside candle, another little tiny doji, big old hammer. This hammer still closed above most of this doji, even though it's like a bearish one. It does have a little lower tail. So if you're not in Mondelez, here's a free setup for everyone if they like it. If not, cool. Trade whatever you want. But also like a food producer. They make a lot of seeds. Some people hate them. It's the what's the seed company that they bought that everyone's like, oh, engineering seeds, the devil. I think it also starts Monsanto. Yeah, there you go, Sarah. Yep. Yeah, they own Monsanto. Beyond Meat, not looking great. Regular meat, Tyson Foods looking good. I actually like this little hammer too. Where's the long terms? Ooh, right off the 100. Looks like a double bottom. Oh, shoot. I would have really liked to be in this down here. I don't know if I want to be in all these food companies, though. I mean, maybe one or two, but I don't think I want my whole swing trade. All of my swing trades in, the food sector. Because I'm already in another one as well. Yeah, there's definitely some other sectors out there besides tech that look pretty good. What else? Let's go look through my account, see if there's anything else moving. J&J, I bought that covered callback. That's looking pretty nice. CRM had a nice bounce. Looks like it's consolidating well. Square hasn't pulled back yet. I think it's about to run into the 100 though. What's up, Matthew? We will see. As far as today, I don't think anything's going to qualify right away. I don't really need that right now. So no. This will probably go lower anyways because it's sandwiched in between the 100, 200. No. So nothing's going to qualify at open. So probably going to be a pretty light day yesterday. I did I have a pretty solid day yesterday. I had 3 for 3 on the day trades. Although I didn't hold Roblox long enough, so that was a really, really tiny win. But I made money on JD.com. So that was pretty nice. And then we made money on AMD together. And I closed out Kroger, so yeah. So when I have a really solid day, like the next day, it's probably going to be pretty chill. AKA no reason to hurry into giving any of the money back. And Twitter is still pushing. Look at that. Yeah, that's another thing, Matt. I do think that because, like, if you look at the SPY, it's a pretty decent sized candle, or really the Q is a little bit bigger. We could just have a small inside day with not a lot of action. Yeah, because you had some really big moves. Like Apple was a pretty large move. Yeah, Apple 2.3%. It's pretty massive. Tesla had a big day. Roblox had a big day. So Twitter was up huge, up again. Yeah, it could be a little bit slower today. And then just a reminder for those of you selling options, next Friday the market is closed for Good Friday before Easter. So if you are selling an option, you get an extra day of theta. Well, I guess not really because the options expire on Thursday. But make sure that you set your calendars to go check your options on Thursday of next week and not Friday because it'll be too late. And we get 5 expirations this month, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we get 5 expirations this month. So that should be pretty cool. I'm looking at you, Justin and Ron. Pop up on Friday, be like, what the heck? What's going on? Yeah, it's like one time a year that the market's closed on Friday, I think. AMD one, oh, do you have a 110 for like this week? Yeah, that'll probably be close. I got a 100 for next Thursday. I think that one will be okay. I got a 95 is the one that I like put in the chat for everyone. But I got a 100 for next Friday. This is week 5. And then I also have a 90, but the 90 is probably going to get bought back pretty soon as well. You wanted shares but didn't expect a downgrade? Well, you might get them. If you want them, just you could start immediately selling calls against them. Do a little wheel strategy action. All right. Thanks for all the chats. YouTube was lively this morning. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, y'all. Don't forget to love life, live life, trade it. See y'all Thursday. Yeah.